What if I told you that America had thriving cities, advanced science, and incredible agriculture, all long before Columbus ever set sail? When most people hear the year 1492, they think of discovery. But discovery of what and for whom? And some of the most advanced civilizations the world had ever seen. This wasn't an empty land waiting to be found. It was a vibrant, populated world with a history stretching back millennia. The popular idea that America was some kind of vast, empty wilderness is one of the biggest myths in history. We now have overwhelming archaeological evidence showing that indigenous peoples lived all across North, Central, and South America for at least 15,000 years before any European contact. These weren't just small, scattered groups. They built cities. They expertly managed entire ecosystems. They developed revolutionary forms of agriculture. And they created deeply complex societies, all completely independent of any influence from Europe, Africa, or Asia. This was a world that developed on its own terms, and what it achieved is truly mind-blowing. Let's talk specifics. At its peak, its population was comparable to, or even larger than, medieval London. It was a bustling metropolis with massive earthen pyramids and a sophisticated social structure. They developed the concept of zero independently, created incredibly accurate calendars, and had one of the most advanced writing systems in the ancient world. And in South America, the Inca Empire constructed a massive network of roads and bridges, stretching for thousands of miles through the treacherous Andes Mountains. Engineering marvels built without the use of the wheel. Iron tools or draft animals. And their genius wasn't limited to building. Indigenous farmers were some of the most brilliant agriculturalists in history, domesticating crops that now feed the entire planet. Think about it. Corn, potatoes, tomatoes, chocolate, beans, squash, vanilla. None of these existed in Europe, Asia, or Africa before 1492. They are all gifts from the Americas. One of the most elegant and powerful farming techniques was the Three Sisters system. Corn, beans, and squash were planted together in a symbiotic relationship. The corn provided a stalk for the beans to climb. The beans fixed nitrogen in the soil to fertilize the other plants. And the broad leaves of the squash provided ground cover, preventing weeds and keeping the soil moist. It was a perfect, self-sustaining system that maximized yield and enriched the land, a testament to a deep understanding of ecology. It's a mistake to think of all indigenous peoples as the same. Some were nomadic hunters, moving with the seasons. Others built permanent settlements and formed vast confederacies. The Haudenosaunee, or Iroquois Confederacy, in what is now the northeastern United States, had a sophisticated political system based on democratic principles. Representatives from different nations came together to make decisions through consensus. A model of governance that some historians believe influenced the framers of the U.S. Constitution. And these societies were not isolated. Extensive trade networks crisscrossed the continents, connecting communities thousands of miles apart. Obsidian from the Rocky Mountains has been found in Ohio, while shells from the Gulf of Mexico have been discovered in the Great Lakes region. It was an interconnected world full of diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchange. For most indigenous cultures, land was not a commodity to be bought, sold, and owned. This worldview fostered a deep connection to the environment and an emphasis on balance and sustainability. What followed was not a discovery, but a collision, a massive disruption that would irrevocably alter the course of history for the entire hemisphere. The introduction of new diseases to which the native populations had no immunity, combined with systematic colonization and widespread violence, would soon bring about a catastrophic collapse, reshaping an entire hemisphere and silencing countless voices. So, why does this history matter so much today? Understanding America before Columbus changes everything about how we understand history itself. It challenges the old Eurocentric narrative that civilization began and spread only from one part of the world. It restores the voices, the achievements, and the humanity of the millions of people who were here first. It reminds us that the story of this land didn't begin in 1492. That was just one chapter in a much longer, richer, and more complex epic. If you value research-based history and learning about the stories that have often been left out of the textbooks, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And share your thoughts in the comments below. What part of this history surprised you the most? Thanks for watching.